Hi, welcome back to Template Tutorials, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to create a complete invoice form like this. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Alright, so by scrolling to the bottom, let me scroll to the bottom so I can see what happens here. So let's get started. Alright, so this is our worksheet. So the first thing we have to do in here is to go to the Insert tab and insert the text box. So I click on the Insert tab. So I can locate my text box here, so click on it. Alright, so wait for it to do. So when it goes, you click on the draw text box. Alright, so we have it here, we have the draw text box here, so just click on it and click here. The text box will be placed in there. Alright, so let's remove the outline of the text box. So go click the outline, make it no outline, and the shape fill also make it no fill. Alright, so inside here we are going to type company name. So we might want to write the company name for invoice. So everybody will know that this invoice is for this company. Alright, so select the company name and go here. We are going to change the font to Bernard, and the size, so we are making it 16. Okay, let's make it 18. Alright, so let's resize it a little bit. Alright, and place it probably here. Alright, so let's duplicate this one to the bottom there. So when you duplicate it, just select this one, and this time around we are changing this text there to straight. We are making a straight address. Alright, so straight, the T is missing. Let me place my T in there like this, and the address also. Alright, so let me select all of it here. So this one also, I want to change the font there to calibrate. That's the default one, and the size of it, I'll make it 16. Alright, so let's go with this one, address. Alright, so let's duplicate this one also to the bottom of it. So I'll just duplicate it like this, and this time around the text there, I would like to change it to city. So the city street, ST. Alright, so we can make it probably, we can add zip line also, zip line code like this. Okay, so duplicate that one also next to that at the bottom of it. And this time around, I guess probably you might want to insert your phone number there, so in case anyone needs you, or if in case of emergency, that person can easily contact that number for clarification. So number is spelled like this. Alright, so again, we are not done with this. Let's duplicate this one to this side. So when you duplicate to that side, this time around we want to change the text inside there to date. So DATE, date. So the date there also, oops. The date there also, I would like to just select this and change the font there to area rounded, and the size of it, I'll make it probably 14. Alright, so the 14 is not bad for us. So let me again duplicate it to the bottom and change that one also to invoice number. So when you have your invoice number, the invoice number can be written here, which is here. Alright, so let me change that font also to the Bernard. We have the Bernard here, and the size, I will just leave it as the 14. Or if we can make it 16, let's make it 16. Alright, something like this. Okay, so again, there's one thing that we didn't do at the top there. We would like to just duplicate this one also to this side and change that text there to invoice. So something like this. So let's select the invoice there and change it to Algerian, and the size of it, let's make it 24. And the color of it, let's change the color of it to this color. I guess this color is not bad for our design, so just leave it this way. Make it bold like this. Alright, so let's place it also, that one also here. Position it in the center. Alright, so the next thing we have to do now is to go back to the Insert tab and insert a line. Let's go to the Insert tab, click on the Insert tab, click on the shape. So we have the line here, just draw your straight line, probably from here to that side, to the end part of it. So something like this. Alright, so let's right click on the line like this line. Let's right click on it and go to the shape format shape. So the properties of it will appear at the right side of our screen. So I have it here. So the width of it, I'll make it 8. I'll choose 8, and I'll go to the compound type, and I'll choose the last one here. And the color, I'll choose the color I've been using, which is this one. Alright, so you see it's nice and clear. Alright, so again, let's duplicate this text to the bottom there. The date there, let's duplicate it to this side. So the text in there, we are changing it to bill to something like this. We are changing it to bill 2, sorry, 2 master cap. Alright, so again duplicating it to this side. This time around it will not be bill 2, it will be rather shift 2. Alright, that's nice. Alright, so now there's another thing again that I would like to do is to insert a table. So let's insert a table of 3 or 4 columns. By the rows it can be 6 or 7. So I'll just bring the cursor here, go and click on insert tab and click on the table. So I have my 4 columns here and my rows. Probably I can choose this couple of rows there. So let me just change the style of the font, the table to probably this one. It's not bad for our design. Alright, so inside the text here I would like to type in description. So let me just select all these lines and align all of them to the center. So something like this. Alright, so the description, the type of it, I'll change it to this one, condensed, and the size of it I'll make it probably 16. Alright, so let me push this one to the bottom like this. This one also I'll do the same thing, applies to it. Let's zoom it in. You can zoom it in to have a clear view of it. Alright, so let's proceed to this one also. Next to this one. Again to this one. Alright. So I think this is okay for us. So you can see the rules are only few. So I'll just bring my cursor here. If I bring my cursor, you can see we have this this line that appears. Just click on it. It will add some couple of rows in there. So I can add another row again. Alright, so we can zoom out to see how the thing is going. Alright, so again the next thing we have to do now again is to go back here. So now let's just select all of this line. We are selecting all of this row there, and we'll click on the layout there. So the layout there, you can see the before point, it is 0, so let's make it 3. Click on the enter there to place it to the center. Alright, so let's proceed to this side also and make it quantity. The quantity can be here, and here you can have the unit price. You have the unit price there, and here we'll have the amount. Alright, so it's spelled this way. Alright, so again let's duplicate this text here. The text here, we are duplicating it to this side, the bottom here. So let's go to the bottom down there. So this text, let's reduce the size of it. What was the size? It was 14, but we can make it 16. We are changing the text in there to subtotal, which is what as this way, subtotal. Alright, so the subtotal, you can place it here. Okay, so let's zoom this one also in a little bit, because we would like to draw a rectangle here to fit like this one, that shape there. So I'll go to the insert tab, go and click, sorry, not the picture, shapes. I have my rectangle here, I'll click on it, and I'll draw my rectangle here. Something like this. Alright, so I'll make the shape fill as no fill, and we'll come here to the line there. We have our line here, so the line here I'll make it 0.1. That's the weight of it, and the color of it I'll choose this color. So as you can see, it looks a little bit close to these colors, so I'll just click on this one, use my arrow key to position it towards it to fit inside there. So something like this. You see it looks better, right? That's great. So you can open it up a little bit. Something like this is not bad for our design. So let's duplicate this one a couple of times, making it 3. So let's add another one, making it in all as 3. Something like this is not bad for us. Alright, so again let's now bring this one closer to 8. The subtotal, which is here, you can bring it closer here. So let's duplicate this one also to this side and make it tax. We have the tax this way. Alright, so I think it's not bad like this. Again, lastly, we'll make it the total. Alright, so I think this way is not bad for our design. Let's zoom out. Alright, again, so next again that we have to do now is to again click on this, any of the text there, and duplicate it to this bottom. So there we would like to change that text, the text in here to something else, but not what you've been using. We would like to change it to let's clear it off. So you can type, if you, let me open it out. Oops, sorry, shrunk. Alright, so you can make it. If you have any questions about this invoice, please contact. Alright, so here you can add a name, and not only the name, you can also add the phone and probably the email, the phone number, and lastly you can also add the email like this. Let's close it in. Alright, so let me zoom out. So let's position all of this one to the center like this. So the font there, I'll change it to Calibri, which is here. The size, let's make it 14. Alright, so let's move on to the bottom there. We are also going to add another thing, which is thank you for your business. So this time around, let's select this one, change the font there to Area rounded, and also make it italic, something like this, and place it in the last part of our design like this. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit. So again, let's go back to the Insert tab, click on the Insert tab, click on the shape. So click on the this rounded rectangle shape, which is here. So draw our rounded rectangle shape like this. So let's place it in the middle. Control this one to the something like this. Alright, so the shape fill, let's make it no fill. So the color of the line, let's choose this color. Right, so as you can see, everything is well fit and placed. So you can see from the top to the bottom, we've done everything necessary that we have to do there. So thank you so much for watching. I see you later by next video.